Baseball Hall of Fame, the ultimate shrine to the legends of the game. But even before induction, just making the ballot is an honor. It means you have had a long and successful career. Some players have waited years to get in, and some, because of the choices they made, may never make it at all. But no matter what, to even be considered to have your name printed on that ballot is a sign of respect, a measure of greatness. But what if you weren't even given that chance? What if, despite a long and successful career, your name never made it onto the ballot? Today, we're talking about the biggest snub in Hall of Fame history. Today is a beautiful day, and we're talking baseball. Welcome, everyone. I'm Hugo. This is Signs of the Pastime, and today I will be talking about the biggest Hall of Fame snub in baseball history. This player was a great ball player, but the reason that he's the biggest snub is that not only did he not get any consideration or any votes for the Hall of Fame, he didn't even make it on the ballot after a long and productive career. He was one of the Dodgers greats, and I'm going to be talking about him today, going over his career. And the player I'm talking about is Dodgers great, Willie Davis. And here's his 1961 Topps rookie card, where the photo was taken right here at Dodger Town, somewhere on this facility. All the trees in the background, you can see them training here. And one of these practice fields around here. This building behind me with the 5 on it is for Campy's dugout and has a 42 for Jackie up front. And this is on the corner of Campanella and Drysdale Drive. Now right here used to be some naval barracks that the players would use for sleeping quarters way back in the day, and those have long since been demolished, and now these new buildings remain. Lots of great photos have been taken here for our baseball cards, and one of the best is the Willie Davis 1961 Topps rookie. Now this one here, the Bell brand. See the cars in the background, got a 57 Chevy there. This is a 61 Bell brand. See the building behind? That used to be right around here, and it was demolished, and then new facilities were built. But this picture, you're standing right around here. This is what it looks like today. You can still see the grease from the potato chips that these came in. Just a great card. This one and his rookie card were both taken on this facility here back in 1960. And Willie Davis had a great career. He put up great numbers. After the Dodgers moved to LA, he still has the most career hits of any Dodger. He has the longest hitting streak of any Dodger. He also has one of the highest career WARs of any player not in the Hall of Fame, and the highest of any guy that hasn't even made it onto a ballot. Davis had 2,561 career hits. He appeared in 2 All-Star games, so his talent was undeniable. He won 3 consecutive Gold Gloves in center field. He had a career WAR of 60.8. He also stole 398 bases and was a key piece of the Dodgers' success in the 1960s. Now those are some of Willie Davis's career numbers, his accomplishments. Another thing that I think is interesting is one of the greatest hitters in the last 50 years is Tony Gwynn. And on this card here, it shows that Tony Gwynn's idol was Willie Davis. This is out of 1992 Pinnacle, and I'm going to read the back of what this card says. Tony was born in LA in 1960, the year Willie Davis debuted with the Dodgers. Davis, one of only 3 Dodgers with more than 2,000 hits, was among baseball's fastest players and a 3-time Gold Glove winner during his 13 years with the team. Davis played in 3 World Series with the Dodgers, 63, 65, and 66, and he had a 31-game hitting streak in 1969, which I said is still a Dodgers record. But if the greatest hitter of the last 50 years in baseball, Tony Gwynn, idolized Willie Davis, that tells you what a great ball player he was. It also mentions it again on this studio card, 91 studio of Tony Gwynn. On the back, there's that up close and personal, getting to know Tony Gwynn better. On the bottom there, it lists his heroes. And right in the bottom line there, it says Pete Rose, Willie Davis, and Rod Carew.
Did you see that? I don't believe it.
Now, Tony Gwynn already said, one of the greatest hitters ever. The career hits leader, Pete Rose, is one of his heroes. Rod Carew, another one of the greatest hitters over the last 50 years or more. And then right in between those 2 guys is Willie Davis. That tells you how great he was. If the greatest hitter that we've probably seen in our lifetime idolized him tells you what a great ball player Willie Davis was. And to not even make it on a ballot, not even had an opportunity to be voted on, is just wrong. With this one, it just doesn't sit right with me. I think the more I see about Willie Davis, how important he was to those Dodgers teams, his numbers, everything, should have at least been on a ballot. Maybe he would have even gotten enough votes to stay on for the duration. Back then it was 15 years. Because a lot of players, it took them many years before they made it to the Hall of Fame. A lot of Dodger greats. You know, Roy Campanella didn't make it right away. It took him a few years. Don Drysdale took him a few years as well. Even Duke Snider took him quite a long time before he made it to the Hall of Fame. So year after year, these voters, these players, they start realizing how good these players were. So I think Willie Davis should have at least been on those ballots to be voted on. And like I said, lots of players have been snubbed from the Hall of Fame, but I think the biggest snub of all is a guy who never even made it on the ballot, Willie Davis. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. Let me know in the comments down below who you think is the biggest snub of all time. Let me know if you agree that you think it's Willie Davis from the fact that he never even made it on the ballot. So until next time, guys, this is Hugo with Signs of the Pastime, saying take care.
Or anything, I just want to play baseball.
Are you nervous about your chances of making the first team?
No, I'm not. I'm not the nervous type. I don't know if you know what I mean, but anyway, I figure I got a real good chance of making the club, and I'm not worried at all.